Menopause is a time, a very natural stage in a woman's life when it comes to the end of her ability to be fertile and give life, to have birth. But it's a very extraordinary stage because there's a whole lot more to come. So some people think it's the end of her ability to give life, but it's the beginning of a wonderful stage of her life that's more geared towards a mental and more intuitive nature. And most women live half their lives living in menopause, so it's something really to be celebrated. Menopause in a conventional sense has been deemed a diagnosis, which I think is an error. There's nothing wrong with the woman reaching menopause. It's not that they're sick and that they need to be treated. It's that this phase needs to really be understood, and women who are going through it need to be supported, honored, and cared for. In naturopathic medicine, what we do is honor that transition, understand that it's a huge transition. There's a lot going on. It's a huge endocrinological shift, so hormones are shifting. It's a mental shift, it's an emotional shift, there's spiritual shifts, and there are different influences in our modern day society that are having that change be quite difficult. So we need to understand what's influencing that change in our modern day society, support the adrenal glands, which are the built-in backup system for postmenopausal hormone production. Also making sure you're supporting organ systems, making sure the liver is functioning properly. The liver is responsible for excreting spent hormones. And so the other thing that you want to do in naturopathic medicine when a woman is transitioning to menopause and having symptoms is offer safe, natural symptom relief. That means not only identifying and treating the cause, so understanding the influencing factors, the xenoestrogens in our environment, or adrenal health, but also addressing acute concerns, because women are uncomfortable. And so making sure you've got safe, natural support, safe, natural symptom relief. And there's many things that can do that.
Well, today I wake up, I feel energetic. I wake up and I don't have aches and pains. I know a lot of people that I'm with throughout the day, or let's say at the gym or what have you, and they talk about, oh, I get up and this aches, and they start talking about ailments. And I look at them and I go, I don't want to be one of them. I want to get up and feel great. And I do. And so that's, I think, the impetus for going to see Dr. Lucille was, I want to be that energetic, alive, vital, athletic person, and not the one who sits around and kind of moans and groans about, well, when you get older, everything falls apart and it's all downhill from there. And I just didn't buy it, and I didn't want to buy it. So I thought, I just don't want to do that. I want to do something better for myself.
In naturopathic medicine, when you're caring for people, caring for women going through menopause, one of the most important things is to treat them as individuals. Everybody's having a different experience, and we're governed to use the least invasive methods to diagnose and treat. And one of the least invasive methods to diagnose is to actually listen to someone, to actually hear and understand her experience so you can adequately understand the journey and how to support her through that. It's a very introspective process, and introspection is important when you're going through, it's literally like a cocooning process. But in our modern day society, we might confuse that as depression, and so throw an antidepressant at it. Or, there's a decrease in libido because it's naturally the biological end of having the ability to give birth. So there's a natural law in the libido. Instead of thinking that my libido's low and there's something wrong with that, honor what your body's going through, being able to be in touch with it, not pathologize it, but understand it. I think that's the most important thing.